Welcome everyone. I've created my own poem and expressions, and I'm delighted to do my poem for you today. My expression resides within hidden dimensions, where I try to share my thoughts and feelings through cryptic methods. Expression is something that feels restless, as it starts within the beauty of the heart where the body intertwines with moods and emotion and eventually aligns within the mind through the soul. I write these words, baked in blood, sweat and tears of fear, released on paper like an endless supply flooding ink as my heart runs dry and pink. No rule and judgment as the words I write sink in, deep to the soul, from the flesh to the mind, keeping raw and whole as the emotions are disguised by the voices of our cries, which never could have screamed on the dust and the grief like a fine leaf on the release as I find your peace from the shards that break like glass that you break innocent hearts. Through silence or mastering the harmful arts, that we forget who to be. Fear and jealousy makes us supersede without any peace, that within our own minds we condemn ourselves to ever be free. For the art of the dark cannot be suppressed, it's brought down, pushed away, but does the abyss ever end? We go, shouting to the silence. That silence becomes suppressed anger. But what does that anger even comprehend, as it brings the harshest release from the darkest and the deepest depths of that which was once condemned? Will we ever be free from our own depths? Where do we search for this opportunity to look at our lives through our own lens? Within our families and friends. That's where we can live in peace, in our hearts where communities are free and we are able to live in our own homes happily. Freedom is not found living in a big house. It's knowing that you are free to live in your own home. Not constricted by four walls that tear you down for trying to make the effort to create your own world. Not voices shouting at you, critics raging at you for your own soul. Not the domestic environment being scattered erratically with your own foes. Fear isn't love. Why should we fear the consequences for trying to align with the purpose of our souls? Silence ain't saving anyone until we have no choice to finally raise our voice in our own tone. Who wants to have important conversations with their own mouths? Talk with it. These voices are deep within our own souls. What is the world that we desire to create? A world filled with strong voices that can stand up in faith. These ways and ideas we continuously share, but we berate the changes so we do not develop from outdated ways. Where those who have no voice can finally speak. Where those who feel entangled can finally be free. Where those who have lost their cries are allowed to weep, and those who feel lost can finally be seen. Expression is the light shone upon the dark, where conversations spark and we all begin to grow. When we find ways in which we can express ourselves, then we learn to find peace in all the things we know.